Hey everyone, Dave Markowitz here, part of the Dave and Netta real estate team. And today I just wanted to delve into a subject of there's been a lot of noise out on the street, so to speak, if we're headed into another real estate crash. And the data is telling us no. And today I just want to go over a few little marks of where we're getting the data from and what the data is telling us. So many of you may not know, but during the last 6 recessions, home prices actually went up in 4 of them. And so no one knows for sure when the next recession will occur. What we do know, however, is that in the upcoming economic slowdown, it won't be caused by the housing market crash, as was in the case of 2008. There are those who disagree and are comparing today's real estate market to the market in 2005 and 2006, which preceded the crash. And in many ways, however, the market is very different now than it was back then. So I'm just going to go over and give you what people's theories are and what kind of reality is as what we're seeing in terms of data. So theory is, they said back then, a critical warning sign last time was that the surging gap between the growth in home prices and household income. Today, home values have also outpaced wage gains. As in 2006, a lack of affordability will kill the market. So that's what the theory is. What's reality? Reality is there is the gap between wages and home price growth has existed since 2012. If that is a sign of a recession, why didn't we have one sometime in the last 7 years? Also, a buyer's purchasing power is much greater today than it was 13 years ago. The equation to determine affordability has 3 elements: home prices, wages, and mortgage interest rates. Today, their interest rate is about 3.5% versus 6.41% in 2006. So you can see there where what today's reality is compared to some of the theories that are out there. The next theory is prices will crash because that's what happened during the last recession. Well, just to give you guys a little bit more knowledge of what reality is, it's true that the home values did sink by almost 20% in 2008's recession. However, it's also true that in the last 4 previous recessions, home values depreciated only once, and that was less than 2%. And the other 3 residential real estate values increased by, get this, 3.5%, 6.1%, and 6.6%. Those were during recessions, people, so it gives you something to think about. Also, price is also determined by the supply and demand. And in 2008, there was an overabundance of housing inventory, what we call in the real estate market of supply and demand. So we had in 2008, we had a 9-month supply of inventory. Today, the inventory is less than half of that. We're at about a 4-month supply. So bottom line, we need to realize that in today's real estate market is not like 2008. Therefore, if a recession, when and if it does occur, it won't resemble what the last one was in 2008. So this is just some data for you guys to kind of ponder. I wanted to thank KCM for this data. And again, thanks guys for listening. And this should help ease some concerns about what's going out there in the marketplace. And, the data is there. So anyways, thanks again so much for listening. Have a great day.